Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today in this video I will show you how to create a simple navigation menu slider application in our Qt QML application. You had seen this kind of functionality in many websites where you simply click on the specific menu icon and the menu slider will appear from the our left side or the right side from our screen or our application. That's kind of functionality is specifically mostly seen our Android application or mobile based application. Okay, so today in this video we will create this kind of functionality. So let's start. So first of all we have to import your Qt controls and also import the Qt quick layouts. Okay, now let's define our window id. So set the window. Okay, now we have to first create or declare the required property. So create the property is drawer open. We call the drawer. So by default property is the false. Also we can increase our application window size. So let's set the 800 by 600. Okay, now we have to create the first of all our menu. Okay, where we click on the specific button, that menu will open, and specific click on that button and menu will close. So first of all we create that area. So first of all let's create the rectangle. Here we set the anchor field property. So set the parent. Okay, and set the color. Let's set the color like this one and set a z property as a 0. Now let's create one button control in this our application. So set the define text. Let's set is drawer open. So we set the close the menu, otherwise set the open menu. Okay, let's define the proper set the anchor property. So parent dot top. Also set the left property, left margin. So parent dot left. Okay, also you can set the margin. So let's set the margin. Set the 30, and when you specific click on this button, so we set our drawer menu is drawer open as a true, otherwise it will be a false. If open, that will automatically a false. So now let's set one text. So our text will be a main content area where our main slider will appear. Now let's set the font size. Let's set the font size 25, and also set the anchor property to center in our parent. Okay, so this is our background main content area where our display our button and is set the specific text. So our menu will appear on this our parent. Okay, now we have to create the background overlay. So whenever we click on the button, drawer open button, we will change the background property or background opacity. Okay, so now let's set the create the rectangle for the background opacity. So set the anchor field property as a same as parent. Set the color as black. Okay, we set the opacity. So when drawer is open, we set the opacity as let's set 0.4, otherwise no opacity. Okay, and visible is as it is our drawer is open. Set the z property 1. Okay, and now click on the mouse area. So whenever we click on the specific area, that drawer is automatically closed. So on click we set is drawer open as a false. Okay, and set the anchor field property as a parent. So whenever click on this specific enter the parent to close aspect the our menu. Okay, so that menu will automatically close. We can also add the animation. So we add a animation on our opposite property. Let you see a number animation. Just set the duration. Let's set the 300. Okay, now let's create the slider, our drawer in directly. So let's use the one rectangle. Set the id as a drawer. Now let's set the width. So let's set the width is 300 and height is same as this parent dot height. Also set the color property. So let's set the a specific color will be our, let's set the red color. Okay, and set z index as a 2. So and we have to set here the x property. So when the drawer is open, we set the our x property as a 0, otherwise we set the our width minus. Okay, now let's set the animation also. So simply just copy this entire the property, copy and paste here. So we apply the animation on the x property. We set the duration. Also we have to set the async type. So you can set the async type. There is a many async types. So here we simply use a in out quad. Okay, you can also change the animation property or animation async type. So now let's add the one column layout to display some buttons control here also. So first of all, set the anchor field property as a parent, anchor margin. So set the 30 and spacing, let's set the 10 between the two controls. So first of all, let's set the one label control. So just simply add the one text property. This is a menu, and also set the some basic font property like font dot point size is let's set the 15, or also set the font dot bold property as true. You can also set the color property. Now let's set the add some button controls for it. So just simply add the button. So now let's text set the open, or also we can set the home, about us. Also let's set the settings, and also you can set the contact. Now let's run the application and check it. So you can see this is our open menu button, and this is the main content here. So whenever we click on the specific button, so you can see the main slider will our drawer will appear on the our main content area. So now when I click on the specific main content area, the slider will automatically close. It means our drawer is all will automatically close. So now click on and the antenna. So now you can apply the other code or other functionality on this specific button or menu our content. So you can see this is the opacity is applied. So here you can also change the duration of opacity. So let's change the or set the opacity value quite more. Now let's see, you can see the opacity, you can see the effect. Okay, so this is the number animation where you can apply the duration property on specificity our control property like opacity, x property, width and height property and other things. Okay, so this is a simple menu slider application in, we can say, the navigation drawer slide animation application in our Qt QML application. So where you can simply apply the or create the simply sliding window type menu in your application. So please drop your comment if you have any questions about this functionality, and please share this video with your friend and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and press the bell icon to get the notification of new video, and please like this video and share with your friend, and thanks for watching my video. Thank you.